The Northeast China Plain Deciduous Forest by Haider and Param. These are the table of contents. Number one, the overview. So these forests are mainly found in the northern hemisphere, but can also be found in eastern North America, western parts of Europe, and areas of Asia. They're full of angiosperm trees, which are just plants that make flowers and have seeds in their fruits, such as oak and maple trees. And there's seasonal changes. So during winter, angiosperm trees are dormant, while in the spring, their leaves decay for rich humus for the soil. Each season is very distinct, such as cool winters and warm summers. The rich soil has many nutrients and a somewhat open canopy. So the soil allows for healthy plants to grow, and the canopy allows for sunlight to reach the shorter plants beneath the larger trees. There's an average of 20 to 60 inches of precipitation annually, and here are two pictures of the deciduous forests. So this is a specific location we chose, the Northeast China Plain Deciduous Forest. So what is this place? So located in Asia, mainly in the Northeast China Plain and somewhat parts of the Northwest North Korea. So the Northeast China Plain is the largest plain in China and is between the Kinkan and Changbai Mountains. So it experiences all four seasons, meaning summer is hot and humid, winter is very cold and dry, autumn is dry and sunny and is typically the shortest season, and spring is sunny and warm. There is 20 to 40 inches of rainfall annually and it covers 89,800 square miles. It's elevated in specific places and there's many mountain ranges. Trees include pine, spice, oak, and ash. Plants include Asian ginseng, which is a medicine, hazel, and the Hurrian buckthorn. Here is a map of the Northeast China Plain deciduous forest, and below is a picture of Asian ginseng. We will discuss the other plants later on. There's fertile soil and good climate, which is used for agriculture. There are various animals such as red-crowned crane and red pandas and seco deers. Fires harvesting and timber harvesting have reduced amounts of plants such as Asian ginseng. It's farmed deeply for wheat, and there are little traces of the original forest due to severe changes by deforestation. So here's a picture of the Sika deer, and below is just a general picture of the deciduous forest in China. Next up are the type of animals you can find here. First is the red crowned crane, which is an endangered species, and there's only about 3,000 left in the world. They're white with a red dot on their forehead, and they represent luck. They act as indicators of the health in their environments. The Eurasian otters, on the other hand, are also endangered, but are slowly recovering. They also maintain their environment. Lastly are the sondogos, whose population is also declining. Fun fact, although gulls are good swimmers, the Sandago is poor at swimming due to his feet being only partially webbed. Now, there are many breeding shelters for these all animals and more animals because they are all endangered in the northeast China Plain. Some plants include hazel, which treats skin conditions and leaves are sometimes edible, the Hurrian buckthorn, which is also known as Rhamnus davarica and is native to China, and some are poisonous while others have tiny black fruits which are edible. Lastly is the hawthorn plant, which is a herbal plant used for medicine, and they have berries, which is sometimes edible. All of these plants overall provide food, shelter, and oxygen for the animals and the environment. These are pictures of northeast deciduous forest in China. Now moving on to characteristics. Oaks, beeches, birches, chestnuts, aspens, elms, maples, and other types of wood are the main trees found here. Soil is rich and nutritious due to them being more humus. More humus generally just means it's a fertile granular soil layer which is formed by the mixing of decomposing organic matter and mineral soil particles, and it just generally indicates a fertile and productive soil environment. Moderate climate, which makes it easier for animals to survive. Forest structure is layered for many organisms to have a habitat, and climate involves year-round precipitation and has all four seasons. This part was done by Param. What makes the Northeast China Plain unique? So number one, the fertile black soil for many diverse crops, and this allows the crops to flourish and grow, but it's rare because it requires specific climates. Next up are major agricultural for food such as corn and wheat, and native life including trees, shrubs, and plants. So the natural vegetation increases biodiversity and helps maintain soil health and water cycles. So there's habitats for numerous organisms, and there's seasonal climate cold winters and warm summers, which is optimal for crop growth. Climates also provide a natural cycle that benefits all organisms. So next up is our image of the Amur leopard. So some inaccuracies are because the Amur leopard is strictly carnivores, meaning they would not eat these berries. Instead, they would eat the smaller animals such as the rodents, a rodent below the Amur leopard in the picture. It would have already been dead by now. Next up, there should be oaks, birches, elms, and grasses, not luscious ferns and bright tropical berries. There are no like true angiosperm trees, and there are too few trees generally. But there's also some accuracies, like there's a proper Amur leopard. There are large trees which somewhat provide a open canopy, and there are fallen leaves which represent the shedding of the leaves due to the season. Amur leopard adaptations. Number one, the thick seasonal fur, which is useful in the cold winters due to the fact that it goes as low as -30 degrees Celsius, and they shed the fur in summer. Camouflage black fur color, which allows them to hide and stalk their prey and then silently kill them. Body shape suited for colder and warmer months. These traits were naturally selected in the harsh climates when moving through deep snow and covering wide territory was necessary. So large paws prevent them from sinking in snow, and a lean body prevents them from overheating. Now, behavior adaptations include harsh environments which require flexibility in behavior, like hunting at night, marking territory, and catching food to save it from freezing conditions. These behaviors maximize survival by conserving energy, reducing conflict with other predators, and ensuring a steady food supply. Lastly, there's 3 biomes where the Amur leopard cannot survive. Number 1, the desert. There's nowhere to build a habitat and there's less prey. And there's incredible heat, so the fur is not much use and there's not much water. Number 2, the tundra. There's no soil and it's incredibly cold. There's scarce vegetation and fruit along with permafrost. Finally, there's the open ocean where the leopards need land and vegetation above ground, but there's none in the ocean. Here are our references, and that's it.